Welcome to the Great Park. My name is Mike Carroll. I'm the chairman of the Great Park and also Irvine City Council member. And if you're in the back, feel free to come on up. We're going to have some amazing video and amazing music. We see a lot of people streaming in from the gate there right now. Well, today we just wanted to welcome you. We know the weather's not cooperating, but you are all here. And I just wanted to say, before we go any further, please give yourselves a round of applause for being here in the rain. You are the reason that we are here today. You are the reason that Irvine leads the nation in building a city and a community that we can all be proud of. And I ask you, are you ready to build something bold? Okay. Are you ready to be part of history today? Because this is going to be pretty amazing. Well, are you? One more time, yes? Thank you. Well, together, we will see the future of the Great Park here in Irvine at our partner booths and our experiences and the video presentation that we will play on the screens on either side of me. I ask you all to please look around you. Let's look back together. 20 years ago, this place that you are standing on and sitting at was a military base that was closing. 20 years ago, this place was on track to be a massive international airport. And 20 years ago, community leaders fought, and some of you here today, and thousands of you in Orange County that are not here today, voted to kill that plan and to make this place, instead of LAX Airport, a place that we can preserve as a park for all of us to enjoy. That deserves applause. We appreciate you being here to celebrate with us, with your friends and loved ones, and the entire community here today as we get to see what's ahead for the Great Park. If you've been here already for sports practice, club tournaments, Pacific Symphony concerts, summer music series, Irvine Nights, and our world-famous Irvine Global Village Festival that we hold every fall, or if you've just been here to bike or to walk around, this is right now, currently, a vital place of Irvine's public life. Did you know that this park already receives 6 million visits per year? And do you know that, that's right, this park is on track to be bigger than many of the great metropolitan parks in our country. And today, by being here with us, you will behold the future of this great park and see what it has in store for you. I'd like to quickly recommend that you visit and say hello to and also recognize our amazing Great Park partners that are spread throughout this pavilion at Great Park Live today. These booths and interactive displays are from our partners, and they reflect what we believe is the vision of this great park to come. I'm going to mention them, ask you to please hold your applause, and I will list them. Joining us today is the Irvine Police Department, the Asian American History Museum of Orange County, the California Fire Museum, the Flying Leatherneck Aviation Museum, the Pretend City Children's Museum, Orange County Music and Dance, Wild Rivers and their Once Upon an Island Mermaid Village. Has anyone seen that Mermaid Village? PSQ Productions, UC Irvine, and UCI Health, the Great Park Garden Coalition, Destination Irvine, the Anaheim Ducks, the Orange County Soccer Club, the Irvine Ranch Water District, and the Pacific Symphony. Let's hear it for everybody that came out. Special thanks to the folks behind me. Thank you, Pacific Symphony. We're so proud to host you and to have you on the stage today, and we'll have them as part of our summer series, their Summerfest series, World Class Music, right here at Great Park. And I'd also quickly like to introduce the members of the Irvine City Council and my Great Park board colleagues. First, we have Mayor Larry Agren. We have Council Member and Vice Chairman of the Great Park, William Go. Our Vice Mayor, Mr. James Mai, in the front row. Council Member Melinda Liu. We also have, I don't see our Council Member Kathleen Treseder, and also I'd like to introduce Council Member-elect Betty Martinez Franco. We have a couple of elected officials, and I'm sure this is the point when the people up here always miss someone, so we apologize in advance on behalf of the city of Irvine. It's not my fault. We have the former president of the Irvine Unified School District, Betty Carroll. We have board members Dan Ferens and John Withers from the Irvine Ranch Water District. Thank you both for coming here today. We have Jeff Kim, also from the Irvine School District Board of Directors. Thank you, Jeff. And we also have Janice Lim, Mayor of the City of Yorba Linda. Thank you for coming down from Yorba Linda today. We have representatives as well from some of our other elected officials and leaders that you all know. We have officials from Orange County Supervisor Katrina Foley's office, State Senator Stephen Choi's office, Assemblywoman Cotty Petrie Norris's office, Congressman Dave Min's office, and Governor Gavin Newsom's office. Thank you. I'd like to thank you also to our many city commissioners that all basically volunteer on behalf of the city of Irvine, our city committee members, and my family in the front row for being here today. Thank you. Thank you. And at this time, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce our Vice Chairman of the Great Park, Council Member William Go. William?
Good afternoon. Look at this amazing weather, right? I'm Councilmember William Go, representing District 2 of Irvine, and the Vice Chair of the Great Park Board. Thank you for joining us today. We're here to celebrate how far we've come and look to the future as we continue building a world-class municipal park. I live in the Great Park neighborhoods, and I'm so amazed and run around this perimeter park most mornings. It's amazing to see the progress on a regular basis. Today, at the State of the Great Park, it dawned on me how much progress has already been achieved since I moved here. And as a resident of the Great Park neighborhoods, I can't wait for its construction to start and finish. Our nationally recognized parks are an important piece of Irvine's excellent quality of life. They bring people together and strengthen our communities. The Great Park is a perfect example of that, with its blend of sports facilities and community spaces. As we begin the next phase of the park, we understand how important green spaces are, not only for improving the well-being of our residents today, but for protecting the environment for future generations. With bridges that allow visitors to leave their cars behind, lakes designed to support green energy, adding hundreds of trees, and more, environmental leadership is at the core of our Great Park Framework Plan. Our commitment to improving sustainable active transportation throughout the city is evident. With improved bike infrastructure, pedestrian pathways, and innovative transit options, we will support Great Park's vision for a greener, more accessible future. Today, we're excited to present the next chapter of the Great Park, one that maintains our dedication to sustainability and thoughtful design. I look forward to celebrating the many milestones ahead as we build one of the greatest municipal parks in the nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chair Go, for your remarks. Now I'd like to bring up the mayor of perhaps the greatest city in the United States of America, Irvine, California's Mayor, Larry Agron. Mayor?
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And thank you all. Good afternoon for being out here. This is a wonderful day. It's my privilege, of course, to be the mayor of Irvine. Certainly a terrific city. How many of you are from Irvine? All right. You proud of the way things are going? All right. Any complaints, take them to Mike, okay? I want to thank you very much for joining us as we reflect on the history of the Great Park and celebrate the very exciting future that lies ahead. The Great Park is more, much more than just a park. It's a living chapter of Irvine's past and a bold vision for its future. That's our future. This remarkable site has always been a vital part of our history. First, as one of the most productive agricultural regions in the entire United States of America, and later as the home of Marine Corps Air Station El Toro, a base that played a key role in our nation's defense and left a lasting legacy for our community. The base that was here was involved in every one of the major conflicts of the second half of the 20th century. World War II, Korea, Vietnam, it all happened here. The whole Asian Pacific fighting front was organized here. When the base closed under presidential orders in 1999, the future of this land was uncertain. Some envisioned an international airport about the size of San Francisco International, rivaling aspects of LAX. Others proposed more gentle development, housing, shopping areas, and so forth. But residents here had a different idea. We had a different vision. We wanted a destination that honored the site's history, served the needs of future generations, and reflected the values of our city. Thanks to an extraordinary grassroots movement involving thousands of volunteers from one end of the county to the other, we managed to pass Measure W in 2002, a county-wide initiative that embodied a vision that is now becoming a reality. Voters across Orange County rejected the international airport proposal and embraced the idea of a great park, a great metropolitan park, bigger than Central Park in New York, bigger than Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, even bigger than San Diego's Balboa Park. Our own vision for a great metropolitan park. Since 2005, the transformation of this land has been a labor of love, guided by careful planning, environmental stewardship, and a broad and deep community engagement, real citizen involvement in the planning process, in the execution, in seeing to it that this measured up to the collective vision that we all have. And today, the Great Park continues to grow, not just in size, but in purpose. As we sit here, there's $500 million in construction underway here at the Great Park, in addition to all the features that are already in place. And as we look to the future, we're committing ourselves to the site's rich history, to saving that history, cherishing that history, and we want to be able to observe that history in every corner of the park that we're designing and building. That includes the Veterans Memorial Park and Gardens, which will honor those who served. And there were thousands and thousands who served. Yes, a little applause for all those who served here at El Toro. We want to transform a portion of this historic base into a space for reflection, remembrance, and gratitude. And just as importantly, amenities such as the Arboretum, the Botanic Gardens, and Great Meadow will connect us to the land's agricultural roots, showcasing native plants, sustainable landscapes, and a renewed appreciation for the natural world. This is how we connect past and future, by honoring where we came from and building thoughtfully for where we're going. The Great Park is already home to a vibrant mix of recreational and community spaces. We're just in a tiny portion of this great metropolitan park, and we're just getting started. With each new addition, we are creating opportunities for connection, discovery, and celebration. And so, just as El Toro once shaped the identity of this region, the Great Park is poised to do the same, with a renewed sense of purpose, possibility, and justifiable pride that we should all take in this enterprise. So thank you to everyone who is helping to bring this vision to life, including my colleagues on the Great Park Board and City Council, my colleagues who are sitting here, my colleagues in the audience as well. We want to thank our staff. We want to thank the professionals who were involved. And most of all, we want to thank the citizens of Irvine for their continuing committed future that we all desire. We are so proud to have citizens involved in the design, development, execution of our great park. And we want to thank you all. We want to wish you to today, this afternoon, to enjoy the rest of this exciting celebration. Learn what you can, enjoy yourselves. Let's continue together to build something truly, truly extraordinary. Let's get it done together. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, for your remarks, and I couldn't agree more. And it was interesting, the mayor said a little bit about the fact that so much went into this park, but there was a massive amount of citizen involvement, resident involvement. That balloon behind you that I'm staring at right now from this stage that's going up and down was literally an idea from an Irvine resident to have a project, something of that scale, where you could go up and see this park come to life, just as an example. And where we're standing here, I would say we're in the city of Irvine, and as we mentioned earlier, we're literally on hallowed ground, the El Toro Marine Base, where for decades men and women served valiantly to defend our nation and our freedoms. And I'd like to tell you briefly 3 things about the city of Irvine itself that you can take with you today when you talk to your neighbors and your friends about the amazing things that you're about to see and hear and witness and experience here. There are over 1,000 people here today that I can see from here back to the gate, people still coming in as we speak. The first is that you are in the 2nd largest city in the 6th largest county in the nation. And if Orange County were a state, we would be the 23rd largest state by population. So to give you a perspective, this county that we're in is larger than over half of the states of the United States. And our county, the 6th largest, not LA, not San Diego, Orange County. And second, with over 320,000 residents, we are the most diverse and integrated city in our nation. And people from all walks of Irvine, all walks, are literally from all over the place, call this place Irvine their home. And third, for almost 20 years, we have been ranked the safest city in America. So how about a round of applause for those men and women over there in blue? And as you can see here today, and what you're about to witness, whether you've used the park years past, currently, or what you're about to use this great park for and enjoy it for in the future, You are right now in a park that is part of the park system that is ranked the #1 park in the state of California. That's right. But we here in Irvine are far more than a set of statistics. We're a community with a bold vision, careful master planning, and a deep commitment to what matters most. Our people, our residents, our guests, the people that work here, people that want to come and play and enjoy this park, and the people that want to enjoy the quality of life that Irvine people so rightly deserve. And nowhere is that vision more visible than here at the Great Park. Again, this park will be one of the largest municipal parks in the nation. It is 1,347 acres. It is larger than San Francisco's Golden Gate Park, San Diego's Balboa Park, and New York City's Central Park. And it is literally built on generations of ranchers, agriculture, and patriotic military history. And if that's not enough about this great land that we're on, ladies and gentlemen, this has a story that you've been hearing about from this stage. This is a park that people fought for and won for their own use and their own enjoyment. When others try to turn it into a massive international airport, do not forget that. Do not forget that. This great park is just getting started. I don't know of any other place on earth that is just getting started and has 6 million visits per year currently. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you what the future of the Great Park looks like. You'll hear these things that I'm about to speak, but you're going to see them literally not only come to life on these screens and through music, but you're going to see it through virtual reality experiences if you haven't enjoyed that yet, and the other pavilions and booths and experiences that our partners are providing. One area of the park that is over this fence under construction is called the heart of the park. It's going to have a grand promenade, the great meadow that the mayor talked about, 2 lakes. There are 2 massive water-holding lakes under construction right now with 2 islands, and it is breathtaking to behold. And yes, we're going to have public tours starting next month, and we encourage you all to sign up on them. We have a timeline bridge and a full circle form. And for the countless thousands, who knows, countless, really, more than thousands, of hundreds of thousands of people in Southern California that miss Irvine Meadows, we are building a live music amphitheater that will be one of the greatest live music concerts places in the entire country. Back behind you, we have the Cultural Terrace area. That will be the Pretend City Children's Museum, Orange County Music and Dance, the Flying Leatherneck Aviation Museum, and the Asian American Cultural Museum of Orange County. How's that for a museum pavilion? Look out, Exposition Park. We have just announced last week something that's been long overdue, retail and dining here at the Great Park. It's called The Canopy. We broke ground on it, and we're going to have incredible opportunities to go ahead and enjoy food, whether you're here at a sports tournament or you're here enjoying the balloon or one of the other activations or the museums or just biking around the park. And then we have in that area a pedestrian bridge and a pickleball complex coming. We have an area way past this heart of the park area, up this way, called the Northern Sector. We will have the Veterans Memorial Park and Gardens, an amazing botanical garden, a much needed overdue central library, because ladies and gentlemen, no great city doesn't have a central library for learning for families and children and people of all ages. And one of my favorites, and there's a lot of favorites, we've actually preserved, your city purchased from the FAA, the historic El Toro Marine Base Air Traffic Control Tower. It needs a lot of work, but it's going to be an amazing pavilion and a museum and a place of learning for people, again, of all ages. We're really excited about that too. Today, we have on display the Whoosh system, the transportation system that we're really excited to introduce to you. We believe aerial transport will ease traffic and provide accessibility for people of all ages, young and old, and those of all mobility levels, so that everyone can enjoy the Great Park from end to end. We've talked a lot of statistics and facts, but this place literally is 2 miles in either direction. You need a system to get around and enjoy the amazing things that are coming to life. And this system, we believe, will also be light on the environment too. Here's a sneak peek of what it would look like. You know, it's kind of dreary out, so we're gonna have to do something a little bit. Now, the name, of course, is onomatopoeia, right? It's a word that also sounds exactly, it's spelled and it's pronounced the way that it's supposed to go and what it represents. So let me just get a whoosh on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let me do a little better. Let me go 1, 2, 3. Okay, great. So if you haven't seen it already, the what system? System is right behind the sound tower right here, and you could take a virtual reality tour. I know the mayor took it earlier yesterday when we were here. It's truly amazing. You have this, what you saw you'll experience in virtual reality. It's super cool. I think it's one of the longest lines we have over there. And we think that this futuristic park transport system could be the global model for integrating forward-thinking innovation, as Irvine is the city of innovation, and at the same time solve real-world transportation and community needs. So here we are, as we stand here today and look out on what tomorrow looks like. It is clear that the Great Park is no longer an idea. It is a commitment, and it is a reality that is literally under construction right out there, and right out there, and right out there. I want to thank our city staff, our park partners, our civic leaders, my fellow Great Park board members for your vision. Our hard work, your hard work, brought us to this moment. And thank you all for coming, especially with this weather system, which means it's extra cool that you're here today to celebrate this with us. This is the continuation of Irvine's great history that we've been talking about, and we're going to turn the page on the next chapter of this great park. Thank you. Now please join me in welcoming back the Pacific Symphony to perform. So come on forward. Pacific Symphony, take it away.